Proverbs 23:7 says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. The world responds to you, meaning your thoughts, your beliefs, your assumptions. The things that you are telling yourself on a daily basis, that's what's going to manifest. Hey, Overcomers, I'm Dara Marie. I'm your favorite mindset teacher, and this is Be an Overcomer, where you are inspired and empowered to walk by faith and use the gift of imagination to create the life you desire. So today I want to talk to you about the world responding to you. That this outer world is truly a reflection of what is happening internally. It's our inner thoughts. It's our inner conversations. It's the things that you're thinking about the most on a daily basis is what you will experience in your life. Okay. So I truly believe once we shift our words and we shift our thoughts to the things that we desire, we will experience those things. But this world, I'm telling you, this world will try to have us so dumbed down that we never tap in, that we never tap into our God self. We're made in the image of God. That means we're not supposed to be living a life from a limited standpoint. Okay, life should be limitless for us. But too often we hold on to certain mindsets. We hold on to certain limiting beliefs that never allow us to rise to that next level. Okay. So Overcomers, I want to read to you from my book, Faith and Imagination, Keys to Effortless Living. This book is available on Amazon as well as my website. And I'm going to read to you from the chapter on Shift Your World. When you shift your words and inner conversations, the world around you will move to match what you have said. Neville Goddard said, most people are unaware of the fact that our inner conversations are the causes of the circumstances of our life. Whatever you want in life, just decide on it. You do not need confirmation from the outer world. Everything starts with you. If you can see it in your mind, you will see it in your external world. It will become a part of your life experience. Many people do not realize the power and authority that God gave us. And that's from Genesis 1:26. Transformation happens when we shift to God's way of thinking, Romans 12:2. Old ways won't open new doors. Doing things the same way will not produce a different result. We have to shift our perspective and elevate our thinking. To be fully awakened in a sleeping world is a level of elevation that some people will never realize. So it's so important that we get our thoughts. I believe we need to get our thoughts, especially as people of faith. We need to get our thinking from the Word of God. Understand that we're made in His image. We are made in the image of the Creator so that we too can create. And yes, I understand there are circumstances. Life has its challenges. Okay, I'm telling you, this week, past week has been a little hectic. But even still, the same things that I tell you and I teach you and coach you on about faith and imagination is the same things that I apply to my life every day. Okay, this is not like a quick fix. Okay, I know a lot of times in this world, there's these like fad diets and certain things that people do because they want something quick. And I get it. We live in a microwave type society. And in fact, I write about that in my first book, A Walk with God. Like we're so programmed that if things aren't instant, we think it's not working. If it's not quick, if we don't get it in like a few minutes, this can't be real. Because in this dimension called time, sometimes things seem to take longer. Sometimes it appears that things aren't moving. Sometimes it appears that things aren't working in your favor, or it looks like things are stacked up against you. But I'm telling you, when you go in your mind, okay, this is why they try to keep us so busy with nonsense and foolishness, or they try to keep you busy with what's trending and the latest headlines and who said what and who's doing this, so that you never tap in and create your own life, that you never tap into your God-given gifts. Okay? Everything that you need to live a successful life is already within you. The key is you. You need to just go within. If you see it in your mind, it's done. Okay? This is why Neville Goddard said, imagination creates reality. Florence Scovel Shinn said, your word is your wand. So it's so important to have your word aligned with the thing that you desire. Okay? So if you are desiring abundance, stop speaking lack. If it's a great relationship that you desire, stop speaking that everything is so negative, or, all men cheat, all men are going to do this, and just be negative and everything is terrible. Or if it's friendships that people are out to get you, like you have to think from the desired state. You're a child of God. All things are working together for your good. You have to start to speak and move in your mind, in your imagination, like everything is done. It's working in your favor. Okay, I want to read another quote to you from Neville Goddard. And I read this pretty often because I love it, because he talks about basically we need to have a controlled imagination. And at times when we let our thoughts just run wild, those thoughts, a lot of times that we're allowing to run wild, they don't serve us. They don't help us. They don't help us to grow. They don't help us to push to that next level. Okay, so he says here, the great secret is a controlled imagination and a well-sustained attention, firmly and repeatedly focused on the object to be accomplished. When you understand the redemptive function of imagination, you hold in your hands the key to the solution of all your problems. Every phase of your life is made by the exercise of your imagination. Determined imagination alone is the means of your progress, of the fulfilling of your dreams. It is the beginning and end of all creating. You are limited only by your uncontrolled imagination and lack of attention to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. So the only thing that limits us, according to Neville Goddard, is our uncontrolled imagination, meaning your uncontrolled thoughts. Okay. And a lot of times, sometimes people will hold on to thoughts that don't serve them. They'll hold on to their limitations. They will hold on to their limiting beliefs rather than tap into the limitlessness of God. Okay. You're limitless. I know in this world, they'll tell you, oh, no, you can't have that. You can't be that. You can't achieve that. Oh, your dreams are too grand. This is too. No, if you see it in your mind, circumstances don't matter. Whatever you see in your mind, it will manifest. If you stay focused on that thing that you desire and you be persistent, it has no choice but to manifest. Okay. So I want to share a quick story with you. A couple of weeks ago, a friend and I, we went to lunch, and it's a really popular place. It's a beautiful place. The food is excellent. Okay. And here's the thing for me, if I go out to dine, plus if I'm going out, I'm spending money, I expect a certain level of service. If I ask or request a booth or something like that in a certain section, I expect to get that. So anyway, we walk in and we're like, we want a booth. Plus we're going to be sitting down. We're going to be talking for a while. It's not like we're going to just eat and leave. We're going to sit, talk, laugh, it may be a couple of hours. So anyway, we get there. They took our name down. So now the hostess who's supposed to walk us to our section, she proceeds to walk us over to a table, a small table. It's by the kitchen. It's like in the area of where the waiters and waitresses are coming out with food. It's like right in the corner. And I'm like, we're like in the line of traffic. And we both looked at her and we said, do you have a booth that's available? Meanwhile, she had walked us past. There were like 4 huge booths empty, walked us past that and wanted to sit us at a table in the corner in the back. So anyway, we both were like, can we have a booth? And she's like, oh no, those are reserved. They're reserved. So I said to her, how long is it going to be? She's like, it's probably going to be like 20, 30 minutes. Okay, fine. So we proceed to walk back to the front of the restaurant by the waiting area where other patrons are waiting. So then the lady that's behind the counter, I guess the woman who takes the names, the reservations, she said, what happened? She's like, oh, they want a booth. And then she looked at her. She's like, why don't you just give them a booth? So then we walked back. She gave us a booth. But I want to tell you and show you how faith and imagination in real time. At the moment that she said it wasn't available, in my mind, I was like, I don't care what this woman is saying. We're getting a booth because I know we're going to be sitting here at least 2 hours. Okay, or more. And I want to sit in a booth. I want to sit comfortably. So anyway, I just want to share with you that your circumstances, it could be something small like that. It could be as great as a health challenge, a health scare. It could be something that's happening in your family and you're like, how are things going to shift? How is it going to change? You need to tap into your faith, tap into your imagination, start to speak and declare what you want. You shall decree a thing and it shall be established. So I pray this blessed you. I pray it encouraged you. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this message, please comment, please share it, please subscribe, join our channel as well. And all 3 books are available on Amazon as well as my website, and they're in the description box below. Have an awesome and blessed day. Always be an overcomer.